Egg. Yo, how's everyone doing? We're gonna finish this up. There's like one world left, and then we're gonna check out that OOT ROM I keep talking about. That came out like the same time as this. Unrelated, completely unrelated game. They just happen to have really similar release dates. Are you ready for Banjo to pull the Master Sword? So, I was really lucky, by the way. The hurricane near me actually did not matter. It kind of was just wind, and the wind was not bad. Hope everyone is doing well. And there is really still a transformation in this level? Damn! Yeah, I was expecting the hurricane to be a lot worse. I'm kind of glad it wasn't. It might have been bad for other people, but at least for me, you know, it was fine. I was gonna watch more Avatar today. Uh-oh. Oh, we were at the start of the level. So, I was actually going to watch Avatar, but then I ended up not doing that because I didn't want to lose power and then be like, I gotta know what happens next. I figured that would be worse than watching, you know, not watching it at all. Because I'm ready to start Season 2. I'm like, oh man, Season 2 coming at ya. I have a lot of dumb predictions for what is going to happen. Oh my god! A new note score, no way! I cannot believe it. Really? This is the walrus? Wait, okay. That's fine. I kept thinking like every time in this game it was like, this is the one, they're doing the walrus. Now they're doing it. I'm actually really curious how they do this level because there's like 2 ways you could potentially do Ganon's castle. And I'm gonna go with the way that I think the way they're gonna do this. At least I think it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like a remix of every level. Nice. That's a good spot to put that. I guess I'll check the perimeter of this. Don't know if there'll be anything on here, may as well. Is this the third stream? Yes, a third and final one. How's everyone doing? Yo, Nick. I don't know if you've seen this Romhack I've streamed yet, but it's real good. I mean, of course it's good. It's Banjo. How could it not be? Now, you know what's not good is the camera. Oh, interesting. Okay. Looks good. It's very good. I am curious if this runs on like actual hardware. Apparently, someone was telling me it does. We looped around, but I thought there was another. There was like another door. Up is a 2009 American computer animated dramedy produced by Pixar and distributed by Walt Disney. Sure is. Depressing as hell. Why do people like Up? I mean, I do too, I know why, but like, oh, it's so sad. You know, I hear they might be making Up too.
Nice, nice. Very nice!
Cheers to me for my Jewker-versary.
Yo, Za, thanks so much for the year of support. That's a lot of time. Really appreciate it, especially for being the lore guy around here, or just like the trivia guy. I always appreciate that. I love that I found out Did You Know Gaming actually streams on Twitch now, and they're very cool. Monarchin, Amki, welcome. I might have to do my safety save in a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh man, an Uggum Juggum. Hell yeah. That could be like the last Uggum Juggum in the game, for all I know. I guess I don't have enough yet. Oh! Oh! What? Oh, okay. That's a weird spot. Is this the castle from? I guess it is. Evolution Turner, what's up? I don't really know the Breath of the Wild castle too well. I've played the game, and I remember it being pretty good. So it's weird, I kind of don't really remember a whole lot of the Ganon's Towers, except for, like, I guess the Twilight Princess one is kind of fresh in my mind, and the Wind Waker one, which is probably the worst one, because there's really, like, nothing in it. The song, at least, definitely. You're that host, by the way. How you doing? What? I guess that was Grunty's closet? Oh man, look at what this says. It says, Ort. Ort! Ort is a good word. Has Triple Deluxe been the only game that I've streamed? Yes. That I have played? No. I have played Dragon Quest VII, and it ran flawlessly. What do you ask? Dragon Quest VII is very long, by the way. I just don't point that out if you plan on playing it. Ong. Oh yeah, no, I love not being able to spell. You know, literacy is important as spelling. I would say those two things go together. Capital D. Is that Wario's hat? Whose hat is that? G? I guess that's G's hat. There's the G for Dom. Oh man, that lightning effect actually pretty cool. So this is just the bedroom from like the actual game. Yo, Gears, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you around, Tony. You know what this level feels like to me? It feels like Mad Monster Mansion. In a good way. I guess that was kind of the inspiration here. Yo, Montaru, how are you doing? That was on the PS1 first? Yes it was. Don't play the PS1 version today. It is even slower than 3DS starts, and I thought the 3DS one was pretty slow. It's fine though. Everyone's got their opinion. Oh my god, this toilet is full of like toxic poop. Let's go. What? The fuck did I just do? That is definitely Peach's castle. Alright, you're swimming through shit again. This is Majora's Mask? Oh, that explains the snow! Of course, how foolish of me. This isn't Hyrule, well, this is Hyrule Castle. Kyle, you know who you sound like? You sound like that one comic that's like, this isn't Smash Brothers, this is Anal Sex. And it's like, oh, I hate when I get those two mixed up. That comic is like a classic in terms of dumb internet stuff. I mean, it's a really easy mistake, you know? I really can't blame the person in that comic. You've not seen that comic? Oh, I'm so sorry if you've never seen it. It's like 2 different comics merged into one, apparently, and the text is completely different. Like, my friend randomly saw that and was like, I know the hentai that is from, and I was like, first off, I didn't know that was from a hentai. Second of all, what's wrong with me? I would show it on stream, but obviously, I cannot. Oh, that's clever. Okay, I like that. How was my week? Mostly prepped for a hurricane, and now that kinda was a big dud. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad it was nothing here. But I also like doing things, and I probably would have started sooner if not for that. I have no idea what game this is. Wait, the Wii U version? Like, alright. Joe canceled. Keith, hello to you. Oh, didn't really say hello to Kyle either. Hey. Thought you were cool, Grunty. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. That Popsky, though, yo. I heard Popsky has a new album coming out that you can pre-order right now. Right fucking now. Why aren't you doing it? A very square gamepad. That's why the Wii U didn't do very well. If you didn't play your 3DS for a while, I mean, it's whatever. It was made with quality and love. But if you didn't use your Wii U gamepad, that's what happened. It would turn into a complete square. Which basically just means it turns into me. Heyo. Hello.
Welcome.
Only evil people play the Wii U version. Or people who really want to mod the game, because that is the easy way to mod Breath of the Wild. Did you want to have the Hinox in the game be turned into, like, Shrek? Because you can. Come on. What? Oh, okay. Wait, what? No! Oh, that sucks. Yo, Dr. Pepper, what's up? Alright, the rule of video game modding. If you don't have a Thomas the Tank Engine mod in some form, you're not modding the game properly. Like, you gotta. Even Resident Evil 2, the new version, had a Thomas the Tank Engine mod. I never used it because I would never be able to tell what the fuck it was doing. But I did use the Mr. X mod, the one that's like X gonna give it to you constantly anytime it appears. That was a fun stream. I just want to get up. Hey, Tiger, what's up? This is gonna be fun. I'm really proud of Tiger today for getting so angry at a monster in Monster Hunter that, like, he accidentally, or they actually accidentally like cleaned their keyboard, and I was like, bruh, how did you do that? Shara Ishvalda. You know, Goku. I knew everyone would immediately be like, man, that fight was terrible. Yo, what's up? Run the DMX and Thomas mods together. You can! I chose not to. You can. Alright, who's ready to go swim in a toilet? Let's go do that. Swimming in a toilet, Jewker. We do that every time on one of your streams, though. It's just called being at your stream. Harsh words, but true. Been listening to John's podcast. It was interesting. I bet it was. Oh, I see. The rock is there on purpose. Wait, David, I said it earlier, but I'm happy to say it again because I know people are still coming in. Today was Hurricane Watch Day to me, which is most of the reason I started late. If you don't know, hurricanes are terrible. Frozen crabs! Oh my. Murder Pit? Murder Pit is fun. So, yeah, I was in a really bad hurricane area, and it kind of turned out to be nothing. I thought I was going to lose power. For anyone who doesn't know, during, was it Irene? There was one a few years ago. I could pinpoint the exact time for you. I tweeted it out earlier that, like... So when this hurricane happened, whatever hurricane it was, I'm pretty sure it was Irene. I lost power for 2 weeks. I thought that was gonna happen again. No idea what game that is. It was terrible. The exact moment the power went back on was... Oh, hey, do you know about, what was it? It was like the election going on at the time, which was Obama beating Mitt Romney. That, as soon as we heard it on the radio, who won, the power went back on. That's me dating for you how long I did not have power. It was miserable, it was frustrating. I loved, though, the greatest thing about that was seeing all the people come together and, like, as a community support each other. There were people who were just like, I'm here, we got like a free outlet. You could just, you know, go right here, charge up. And the supermarkets did that, everything. It's really cool seeing people work together. For anyone who's not heard, Thursday for community night around here, we're starting off the third Jukebox community night with I can't believe I'm gonna fucking say this, and damn it, Dan and his buddy Kenny. We're starting with Kaizo. So you get a half hour of Kaizo on Thursday. I was just reminded of that and I was like, ah, fuck, that's happening. Okay, there's nothing up here. Always check. Yo, Witcher, what's up? Wait. Turn it to shaved ice? Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Sorry, Mumbo thirsty. Oh, come on! Well, Baron Bird, not bothered by cold water now. Did you know even Banjo-Kazooie stay hydrated? Stream of nothing but Mario Romhacks. Remember, aside from me being nice and saying it's the final game of the night, I will, well, not the final game, but it's the first game of the night. I said I would start with that because it just only seemed fair. I'm warning you. You better not start being like, here's a ROM hack, here's a ROM hack. If you do that, you better have it ready. You have to have that fully patched and immediately ready to send to me if you want me to do that. I'm gonna try this out. We're gonna see if we crash. Of course it is. Why would it be anything else? What? Excuse me? Hold up. Why did that happen? Hold on, I can fix this. Here we go. Fixed it. What did I do? Absolutely nothing. It's already been fixed. Why is that hole even there? I mean, it literally tells you. But, like, also, why are you there? Oh, well, this game deserves to be here. Look, it's a walking brain freeze. Hey, that's not very nice to say. You can't just say that about someone. Dummy. So rude. Believe this? What flavor do you think Banjo-Kazooie even is? Just, you know, out of curiosity. Was that grabbed by the ghoulies? It sure was. The greatest game to ever grace mankind. You've never heard me talk about it at work. When I used to work at the movie theater, we had a slushie machine, and it was one of the icy machines specifically. And it was great because the icy machine there was like, okay, here's all these flavors, and then they were like, what do you got? I literally would be like, the sign is literally behind me. How do you not see this, you idiot? And then when they would try and be like, okay, well, that's cool. It's like, what is a white cherry? Because one of them was white cherry, and I was like, they were like, white cherry's not a real thing. And I'm like, neither is blue fucking raspberry. Don't get me started on that. Raspberries are not blue. They are technically other colors. Where's Yashi? Oh. That's new. That wasn't in, like, the original game. Favorite icy was always the Coke one. It's most people's. I can tell you that from experience. I definitely mix icy with a lot of drinks that you should not mix. Just because it gave me way too much energy for that job. I'm just checking the other corners before I drop down. See if they have anything. What if you made it all syrup? It sounds disgusting. By the way, liquids are fucking terrible. Don't pick them up, because I don't know if you know how heavy liquids are. Specifically, ones with sugar in them are the worst carrying liquids. It's like liquids are the lightest thing, and you're like, this won't be bad. It's like 10 tons. 10 tons of liquid is still 10 tons. Dummy. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I saved on purpose. Small battlefield with one less platform. Saw that tweet. Eel is heavier than feathers. My favorite thing, if you've never seen it, by the way. Oh, there's more. So, have you ever seen Lemmy? He's the guy who made the steel is heavier than feathers. That guy also did on the same TV show that airs. That guy streams on Twitch, by the way, under like Lemmy Streams, something like that. He's amazing. You should check him out. He did a great speech once that I completely agree with, of like, you should be able to stream whatever you want on Twitch, because some idiots come in and they're like, this game sucks, play a better game. And then he was like, just went off on that person and was like, just fucking let me play whatever I want. But my favorite thing from him is probably Kill Jester. Where it's this show where you have to call in. Welcome back to Adventure Calls. My name is Falconhoof. I'll be your guide on this magical journey. Let's take a call, shall we? I love how many people know about Kill Jester. Jinglies and jinglet! And I just love it. It's like the only thing they get is just a call from someone just going, Kill Jester. No, I'm not do that. He was a friend. Yeah, Tiger, I'm glad we became friends through movie theater working, so we both know the feeling of the soda bib is the worst thing. If they ask you to change that thing, yeah, enjoy being out of breath for the rest of the day. Game seems a bit loud. It shouldn't be. I didn't change the volume. Give me a second. How's that? Sucks. Oh, Sage, how you doing? Sorry you had to lift one of those. This is an OT Romhack for Banjo-Kazooie. This is Ocarina of Time. This is actually the final world in the game. This is Grunty's castle. Hard to tell, but it is. There was a day where I had to change literally all the bibs, and I wanted to just be done with everything. I was just like, why do I have to do this? But it was not the worst thing. The worst thing was probably maybe changing the fryer was the worst thing if I had to pick one. Oh boy, that was awful. Do that. There's really not that much to this game left at this point, sadly, but it's been a good adventure. I really like it. I definitely recommend it. We're 100%ing it because at this point, I mean, we're so close. You had to plumb a clogged toilet. I never had to do that. They never asked me to do it. Being in retail is a lot of, well, especially in the movie theater business, it's a lot of, you're not qualified for the job, but we're gonna have you do it anyway because we're too cheap to hire anyone else. And the people we already had that did it, we fired, like the janitors. So, you always said the janitors didn't do a good job. I mean, they did. That's not what I said, but, you know, we got rid of them for you. Was your theater also an AMC? Because good riddance. Hate AMC. Where does this go? Oh, this is not a place I want to be as a slushie. This is like the worst place. Is this the fucking Twinkly Munchers, but as Bowser? Funny, what? That's just how bad retail is. It's not to say don't get a retail job. A lot of people in the world like to say, well, you know, haha, you have this job. What a idiot, what a loser. And I think a lot of people forget that, like, it's really hard to just get any job. Well, maybe now I wouldn't recommend retail. Retail's like really dangerous right now, more than it's ever been. It's very hard to get the job, no matter what the job is. Good job. Oh my god, Tiger! I had the same thing! No way! Yeah, so many horny old women. I have so many stories of them coming out, and then we'd find, like, leftover things, and I'd be like, why? They were always in their, like, 60s. I would find cucumbers all the time. I found, like, penis candy and other penis-shaped food. That was great. And they'd always... My favorite thing was they're like, did you see it? I was like, no, of course not. And they were like, well, you should. You would learn some really good sex tips. And I was like, no, I wouldn't. I'm gonna be real with you. You're gonna get a real glimpse into my sex life here. As someone who actually dabbles occasionally in some kinky stuff, let me say, that movie is an embarrassment to the BDSM community, and that anyone who is using that movie as their basis does not know shit. Oh my god, that was so funny to just wreck that person, because I was like, I'll totally out myself for this. I will 100% out myself if it means telling you shut up. It was great. There, that ugly witch stole my Christmas lights. Can you make sure they get back safe stealing Christmas lights? I know I'm evil, but that's too much. You say you're evil, but how can that be with your plumber foes, you racing party? Hey. Oh no, the cheese doesn't work. He fixed it. But yeah, there were so many times like that though that they were like, oh, you should really watch this movie so you could learn good sex tips. And I bet you none of them have ever had sex in like 40 years. Any of the women seeing 50 Shades of Grey, none of them. Literally none of them. None of them have had sex in like 40 years. There's literally no way. No way at all. And I would always make fun of them, like, right to their face, because I knew these old women did not care enough. And they were so miserable if they were seeing that, instead of, like, having actual, like, sex for the first time in forever. I miss when those movies came out. I hated it, but I loved it. They made a 50 Shades the musical that they also advertised a lot, which I hated. I hit the star switch behind that pipe. goes back. We have no rights. Got male strippers. Never had that. Okay. Put on your wing cap or whatever. Go through that store. Finish the job. You'd better stay put right on the ground. What's up your boots? You were not allowed in that theater because they had a dildo auction. My theater never got that crazy. What the fuck? I'm kind of jealous. In a weird way. This is why movie theaters are really weird jobs to work. Like, most people would not believe these stories, but I believe you, because I've lived it. Well, not that in particular, but movie theaters are fucking weird. There's no way. I really don't think horny old women, maybe as a joke, maybe for real, brought cucumbers with them. So what are you doing? Okay, had to focus. Unpopulated and losing market is honestly the only way I can allow this to go. Honestly, they deserve it for a lot of the decisions that you've heard here from me and from any other person. Considering, as I mentioned, all of these stories are very true. So, at least that's 100. See what you have to say. Even Mario wouldn't be brave enough to jump into Grunty's toilet. How about you? You already have multiple times. Just saw an old friend of yours walking into Grunty's bedroom. I might have to double check that room. Oh, Grunty stuffed something in the storage room closet. We got that one. I was convinced my theater was haunted, because like I had theories there were ghosts. I think I'm in the castle basement? The Jinjo was arrested because he committed a crime. Violated the law! Break the law on my watch! Then pay with your blood! Where are we now? This is Grunty's castle. I thought that worked because of the host. I'm gonna be real with you. Bozzy, when the fuck did you weren't in the chair earlier? What? What are you doing here? He was not in this chair. Boggy, how did you get here? Boggy was my father's name. I'm his son, Groggy. You look, different. Older and fatter are the words I'd use. Well, I traveled through time looking for my father, but I never found him. How awful. All I've got left is my cap, one of his old scarves, and a Jiggy I hid under my bed. That's kind of fucked up. I think I have to turn into... I think I gotta turn into the slushy again. Good to know that all boggies turn into, other boggies. It is a vicious cycle. You turn into boggy, you become a terrible father, instead of becoming Doofenshmirtz, who loves their, you know, their daughter, Vanessa, or Victoria, one of them. It all began on the day of my actual birth. My own parents didn't show up. Ah, yes, Perry the Platypus. Yo, Skylent, what's up? Turn back into the slushy. You know, Doofenshmirtz was a really good guy too, because he only ever wanted to take over the tri-state area. Crazy mod we in today. We're finishing up the Banjo-Kazooie one. Let's look at the clown vomit for a minute. We have all the notes. We're missing 2 Jiggies. It says 3, but we know where one is. Ah, yes, the tri-state area, formerly the bi-state area. Ah, yes, good tag. Thank you for the host. My latest and greatest invention, the Hostinator 5000. Alright, I think we're missing 2. Well, I mean, I know we are, but like, I think they're up top. It's funny, I didn't really watch much of Phineas and Ferb, but what I've seen of it is pretty good. Like, I've seen like every Doofenshmirtz bit, and I love them all. Lady the Platypus. Does Groggy say something to Slushy? Probably not. Probably doesn't even know we exist. I would totally watch a full Perry the Platypus and Doofenshmirtz show. I should get a Doofenshmirtz alert. By the way, something I've been meaning to ask. I know I've asked in the past and never done it, so I was actually talking about this with Dalton. I'm finally getting around to adding the rest of the emotes that we need to, at least for the main sub emotes. But I'm also going to be adding finally our own custom bits. And Dalton kind of brought up a good idea, which is the reason I didn't make bits yet. I could not decide on what I wanted for bits. So like the tiers of bits, like the 5 tiers, I'm totally open to suggestions if anyone has any. Behold, Bayonetter 3000-inator! Ah, yes. Very the platypus. Well, that was easy to find. I'm gonna not assume it's in there, because it can't be. Well, we are missing one Jiggy. If anyone knows where it is, I'll grab it. If not, I'll keep looking for now. If anyone has any suggestions where it might be. Actually, it might be down there.
Nice, nice. Very nice.
Hi, Green.
Can't be on call tonight because Mike
Thank you for the
busted.
host. Or,
But I'm
host,
here to
the-
watch you finish
the
the
sub.
game The Jew Guns.
I fly around. I'm gonna fly under there. So yeah, for the bits, I had some ideas. I was gonna have the dollar be a cherry, and like they were all gonna be different tiers, like of stuff like that. So if anyone has anything related to the stream that you would think would make a great fit for some kind of bits. Feel free to suggest it.
So I was coming in here to talk about my favorite Doofenshmirtz bit.
Aha.
I posted it in chat, but it doesn't translate well to text. It's where he's just like, what kind of... Where Perry was disguising himself as a plumber. It's just like, what kind of a plumber are you? A platypus plumber? Perry the platypus plumber? Because he puts on the hat but still has the plumber belt on. Perry's
course.
looking very confused. Like, dude, really? So he takes off the belt, and he's like, Perry the platypus!
Yes, I remember that one. That one's really good. How you doing, Montaru?
It's good. I'm doing good. It's not one that I ever saw the episode of. All I ever... I heard Tom talk about it one time on one of his streams, and I've looked at him like,
Oh.
yeah, that's good.
I know what the last one is. I saw this earlier. That's clever. That's a clever way to do this from the original game.
Oh, wow.
That's really clever. I saw that earlier and then forgot about it.
Oh, is it?
It's not an alert. I'm talking about like the bits themselves, because like partner channels get like their own unique bits, and each one could be something different. So I was like, well, are more than 2?
Is it even going in?
It worked. It seems like it's 1 per side.
I have it muted, so I can't tell if it's making noise. I'm assuming it is.
It was.
Okay. Make it a bit sandwich.
Did I miss something?
I shall
honest-
destroy anyone who can't make up their mind. It's the one time Perry actually took Doofenshmirtz seriously because he knew Phineas and Ferb couldn't make up their minds.
Of course.
He was like, oh no, he's gonna harm my host family. Nope.
Slime is a good idea. I've considered that one myself. I might do a slime for one of them.
It all began on the day of my actual birth. Both of my parents failed to show up.
I want to know how he got born. Is he a test tube baby?
The key for Mario Party. You've already said why you aren't doing that, because you only relegated to FFZ, right?
Well, no, I'm talking about, like, remember, bits have, like, animations to them. It's like, you know, it's like MC's rupees. That's a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I actually would be able to do that.
No, Green, they mean, like, Jigger means, like, you know how you can go into bits and you can have, like, the animation for, like, PogChamp, where it's like, oh man, look at everything inside, or you can have Kappa winking.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. So, like, I'm open to whatever, because, like, I need to do them. I must be missing something, right? Because, like, I definitely hit both of those, and
Are those actually what they're called? Sorry, when I hear bit modes, I was thinking of, like, the emotes you can have for getting certain bits.
I suppose.
Maybe those are called bit modes. Maybe these are called bit modes. I don't know. I'm not allowed either of them, apparently.
Yeah, that's weird that your channel, Montaro has this glitch. You just can't use your own bit emotes.
Yeah, I can't use either of the 2 bit emotes I had. I just sent in a support thing for Twitch because one of my friends had said, like, give it a day, it might actually work.
Oh, Green was wrong. It's actually cheer mode. There we go.
Hey.
Okay, so as a cheer mode, if anything, again, looks really cool. Banjo taking Jiggy? Maybe, because, like, I do want these to be permanent. So, we'll see.
I'm not sure how you could get Banjo taking Jiggy to work too well with how much space you have for the
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to consider, it's an emote size. It's just an animation that's emote sized and really short. I had an idea for the 100 bit. It was going to be Luigi powering up, because I wouldn't have it any other way.
Super Saiyan Luigi.
You opened up the door, but there you'll stop. King of Hyrule won't let you atop. You mean the Queen?
All I'm thinking about with with like Luigi powering up is Goofy holding up Goku.
Of course. I'm grabbing feathers before we do this, because I will regret it. The menacing is pretty good. I mentioned I wanted to have the dollar be like cherries or something, probably. Also, since I'm sad to say that it looks like Chibi Robo is being officially put in the trash forever.
Oh.
Sadly.
I mean, Nintendo might get the rights to Chibi Robo like they did to Mario and Luigi.
They won't do anything with it if they do. But, I am talking to Dalton about finally playing the Japan, I don't know why I said it like that. I was gonna say Japanese and then I just stopped, like, halfway. But there was a Japanese-only game on the DS, and it has an English translation, and it's like the direct sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have enough? No, let's get more. It's a really good game. Like, I've heard it's better than the first one. Play Ziplash. I will play Ziplash for exactly 1 minute on stream. How about that? But, I also... What I'm thinking of doing... I also have access to an alpha for a new Chibi Robo spiritual successor that someone was nice enough to say, hey, we know you like Chibi Robo, how would you like to play our alpha that is a game that is on Steam? We have not given the alpha out yet. Well, I mean, like, they have, but, like, it's not like, the game's not gonna be out for a long time, but they were like, we want you to check it out. That is totally something that I am okay with. Are you banned if you say
Kirby
like
Vault,
Ziplash?
you are allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah.
However,
I can't believe you would do this.
don't worry, I'm removing it.
Of course. That was extremely rude, but luckily it's not a real timeout.
Yeah.
No, I actually, if you like Ziplash, that's fine. It did a lot of good things for the series. I think a lot of people take it for granted. I genuinely think that it did some good stuff.
It gave us an amiibo to then be used in Animal Crossing.
Yes.
Or, not Animal Crossing, Hey Pikmin.
I would say, do you want to know the best thing it did? It gave him, like, a chance to be in Smash as, like, a real moveset. And then they gave him a Mii costume anyway. Kirby Vault, what did you actually like about the game? I'm actually really curious what you think was the best part of the game.
And I won't do joke timeout again.
Fun platformer. So I think the reason people don't like it is basically because it's not what people want. Like, you know, like Nuts and Bolts. It's a bad Chibi Robo game, but Nintendo doesn't even know what a Chibi Robo
Nuts
game
and
is.
Bolts is a bad Chibi Robo game.
Of course. I mean, it is. You know, it's not faithful to the original, so therefore it is a bad game. Like Origami King, which I actually really like that game so far. I mean, there are things I don't like about the game that I won't go into because the game's still new and I'm only in the second world of the game.
Let's be honest though, there's only one game faithful to the original Paper Mario, aside from the original.
What's that?
The second game.
Yeah. Battle system is terrible. I think the boss fights are great, but like once you know the solution, the puzzle battles, while a good idea, are boring. And exploring the actual world is amazing in that game, and the music is amazing. Wow, this is a really good perspective, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything about the game is really good except for fighting.
I mean, if I'm gonna be completely honest, that's par for the course for Paper Mario. The fighting gets very repetitive and boring.
Pot King of Hyrule, meal peasants. Ooh, King, don't make me laugh, sewer breath. My Gruntilda's got you right under her warty thumb. What are you waiting for, you stupid pot? Attack those two with soup that's hot. Sorry, mistress, but Dingpot not have any attack animations. I called you king to get you out of the way, but you messed it all up. A price you will pay. Isn't she awful, Dingpot? You should help us take her out. We'll call you king if you do. Your Dingpot won't be king. Jump in and Dingpot will fire you to top. Yeah! Second thought, Grunty. You can keep Hyrule. Come on, Kazooie. You get to kick her butt again. I suppose I do deserve a reward after slogging through this model. Alright, let's go. Grunty has won. Turn off the game. You'd want to keep playing a mod that's the slave. Wow. Uncalled for.
Also, Skyland, I had made comments before, just like if they ever remake Thousand Year Door, which may be the only way we get the original style of Paper Mario back, is they do what they did with the two Mario and Luigi remakes, and put Luigi's Adventure as the side game.
Alright. So we're good. So this is the same fight as normal, but with lava. Okay. Hate this. Alright, here's the speedrun strat for this. Got it! I know how to do this fight pretty well because I did this damage list for retro achievements. I fucking hated it, by the way. So, I'm going to do this sloppy because I can take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. But also, fuck this fight. And I'm gonna save state because I hate this fight. And normally I wouldn't, but like, nope, there's lava everywhere.
You mean you don't like lava in this already kind of garbage fight?
Oh, this fight is not good. There's a reason the first game did not have boss fights.
Yeah.
That being said, I love the boss fights in the second game. Well, maybe not Wildar, but I mean, everything else is good.
I know my brother, like, he started playing Banjo-Kazooie, like, recently, and recently again, he's just like, he got to the final fight and just like, man, it was awful.
There is. Quick, use this flypad to teach her a lesson. This was the part that honestly, I would say I messed up the most on my own for doing this damage list. You'd be surprised how many times I accidentally stopped short and then got hit by touching Grunty at all. I thought that was gonna happen right there.
That's why the flying boss fight, that's why the flying part of the boss fight in Ukulele was better.
I don't remember it.
I don't actually remember it too well either. I think you had to like get him to sting himself or something. I don't think it was actually that good, but it was.
I think the platforms being higher in a weird way, Blodia, actually makes this easier? That pointy beak did not miss, but now let's see it get through this! I'm excited though to play through the DS game and whatever that alpha is. I believe it's called Miscellaneous for anyone who wants to check it out. There's a trailer. Apparently it was in like something called the Wholesome Games Bundle. Banjo! They could be bottomless. They probably are. If I'm being real with you. There's a really easy way to find out. Let's find out. No, they're not. I'm not taking that hit though.
I'm checking Wholesome Games Bundle and I see one game is called Everything.
Did I say bundle? I meant Wholesome Games Direct, I think was what it was.
Oh, okay.
It was...
I mean, that came up with something, so I was like, oh, okay. I guess this is here.
It was a direct of like all these indie games that were really wholesome, and then it was just like, oh my god, it's actually Chibi Robo, but made by people who actually care.
Oh, that's harsh. Might be true, but I don't know.
True. It's definitely true. Hey, it's time for the worst phase, the phase where everyone gets hit. Even the mighty Jinjinator activate me. That's no good, you stupid jerk. This Jinjo statue will not work.
Miscellaneous is an adventure game starring Buddy and Bag Boy, two tiny beings made out of miscellaneous items. I got the Twitter account of the place if you want that posted in the chat.
If you want to.
That looks to be the studio that's making it.
Yep, it is. That's the game. I'm very interested in it, and since they were nice enough to asked me to play it, and knowing how much I actually loved the game when we streamed it. I'll check it out.
Go, 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 go.
I hate this fight. This fight is terrible.
Womp, womp, womp.
I win. Fuck this fight.
I am the mighty Jin.
I went into extreme focus mode for doing this fight, no damage. By the way, I accidentally activated Wonder Wing and the music playing right now is really good. This is witch killing music.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Honestly, very good Romhack. I wish there was a better boss at the end, but beggars can't be choosers. How is the music still going? Yo, Knight, how's it going? Falling down with this music, it's so good.
Just one more spell.
That stupid developer promised me invincible, he said I'd be. Oh my god, that's amazing. Look. That's not in the original game. That's real good though.
Trust you too, Banjo and Kazooie.
I love that Mumbo is just like, hey, I'm here. Yeah, so this guy I mentioned earlier in this stream, like the first time I streamed it. What the fuck? Is this an interactive credits? Oh my god.
Oh.
This is amazing. Look at this.
Pretty
Happy
cool.
Burger, I don't know if you're watching, but hey, thank you for the work on this. This is really cool. So I was saying, this guy is working on a stay-at-home coronavirus version of Banjo-Kazooie that's like Banjo and other different levels from other games. Oh my god, it's the Triforce. Found it. It was here all along.
Yay!
Thank you, Kirko, the entire team. You guys did an amazing job.
Hi, Banjo. I'm the cheese pizza dinosaur of your dreams.
Must have cheated. It's not fair. The Triforce goes to the ugly bear. Wow, Kazooie, we got the Triforce. This is even better than that ice ski. Seen one gold shiny thing. You've seen them all.
The Triforce will grant any wish to the mortals who obtains it.
Gosh, well, help out. You get us out of this moronic mod and put us in a real new HD game. Very well.
Your wish shall be granted.
Well, hey!
As soon as Rare gets around to it, it should only be a couple decades or so.
Oh!
Was this released before or after Banjo and Smash?
This was recent.
Oh, okay.
Like a week before I streamed it, probably.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure because that could have been the wish they had granted.
I hope we get a new game, Monkey's Paw Curls. But you didn't say when. How about I show off some cool secrets in case anyone missed it really quick.
There is a line about them being in it. Oh, okay.
Check this out. That's a lot of bananas!
Banana. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong.
In case you missed it, there are 3 secret areas in this game.
I saw one of them. It
This
was
is
probably
one of them. There's also a really good one that's just for a Jiggy. I mean, this one, they all have Jiggies in them, but like this one is like, oh hey, you go here because it's got the refill, and then also there's a hidden Jiggy. I've shown off the first one was like Donkey Kong. I've shown that off a few times. I've shown off the Mario Kart one a few times. So I just figured I'd show off the other 2 really quick before we change.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Rickroll one.
That one is also good.
Can't believe they used Robo's theme for this game.
I don't know why I'm trying to be conservative right now, because I'm like, it doesn't matter, we've already beaten the game.
But what if you need your items?
If you go down that pit, there's a Jiggy.
Jewker, if you use your items, then you won't have them. This is like the golden rule of RPGs.
Yeah, the other one was the Breath of the Wild Shrine, which I'm actually going to show off, because that one was pretty cool. I'm not going to do the full Breath of the Wild Shrine, because it's like an annoying puzzle, but it's really cool.
Is it the gyro one?
Sure. Yeah, we're gonna do an Ocarina of Time ROM hack that's apparently it's pretty short. It's a lot shorter than this was. So we might be able to finish it all today. From what I looked, it looked like it was like a 3-hour long hack.
It's an Ocarina of Time ROM hack where you play through Banjo-Kazooie.
I would be okay with that. They were made by 2 different people, they just happen to come out at very different like a few different days apart. It was like, oh, what a coincidence.
Exactly. Why don't use your revival items? What if you need them for a different fight? Oh no, I
You
lost.
save the elixirs for the final boss. And then after the final boss is done, you go home with them. So, the last one, I guess there's no reward for 100% in this game, which is a little disappointing. But, I don't mind, I still had fun getting everything.
Sadly, we don't get to see melons in this game.
And we got Astley instead.
Our reward is not melons. So I think I know we talked about that, and so apparently the plan was just to have the girl in the bikini. Then they added the melons as the joke because Nintendo said, like, yeah, that's a bit too far.
And then, like, it wasn't too far to put the melons, though. This is a really good N64 model of the Breath of the Wild Shrine, by the way. There's a game behind there, we've shown it off, but yeah, it's F-Zero.
Or at least that's the story I've heard. I don't know
It's
for
from
sure.
Grant. So, for this, you get in the pots and they take you places. And you get to the end and then you get a thing. But, we're done here.
What are we gonna do today, Brain?
That was fun. Did you miss the last boss fight? I mean, I wouldn't really use the word mist. It's just grunty with lava. If you've seen Grunty before, it's not any different.